Okay, it's turning to a light brown now. Okay. I haven't put any oil right now. I haven't put any oil. That is the chicken skin. I really like the bone in than the boneless. Well, my husband does not like boneless, but he's getting used to eat the bone in chicken because that's what I cook. Now sometimes I like the boneless too. But the chicken, the bone-in chicken, they have more taste because of the bone. I don't know, but I prefer with the bone. Yeah. Okay, and then just wait to like a golden brown. I haven't put any oil. Yes. Later I'm gonna add olive oil, but not right now because we still have oil. If you don't like the chicken feet, you don't have to put chicken feet. I just like the chicken feet. I kind of miss the food back home. Paa ng manok, chicken feet. Ihaw, mga the street vendors. We don't have street vendors here. Yeah, I was almost done. I'm gonna right back. Okay guys, we already set aside the chicken. Now we're gonna put some oil for the chayote. They call it here chayote. That is like a sayote. Chayote squash and sayote. Yeah, we gotta say this one. Chayote. Like a medium fire until it's like kind of really soft, because this green veggie, they're really hard. And I always mash it in their rice, so I prepare it like really cooked, like well done. But the chayote is very healthy. I mean, they have like a benefits. That's why I always want to add the chayote, even though my kids, especially my husband, don't like it. But that is good for their health. Chayote. Just leave it there while I'm still preparing the celery and the kale and the moringa powder. Okay guys, we're back. I think the chayote, we call it chayote. In here we call it chayote squash. Whatever you want to call it, it's still chayote. Yes, so hard, but we're just gonna leave it few more minutes. Okay, few more minutes and be right back. Now after we set aside the chayote, we put the ingredients. The ginger, I love ginger. Ginger is good for your body, as well as the garlic, good for your body. You can Google yourself what the benefits bring to your body. Now we just saute it with onions. Add some water. This is how I season my tinola before I put all the ingredients, because they're already pre-cooked. So I'm just gonna make a soup. And my kids love soup, so I have to put more soup. Then I'm gonna add the chicken broth. Yeah, the chicken broth. This is how I cook my Chicken Tinola US version. Then I'm gonna add up all my herbs. I always have my herbs. I always have my parsley, my herbs, parsley. I even have a plants in my backyard, parsley. And I want to add more ginger powder. Well, it's up to you how much you want to put in, but I just kind of roughly estimate how much I want to put in. I really don't measure anything, and a pepper, I really don't measure, and I don't even taste it. And we gotta get the chives. The chives. And we put the basil. I put basil too. Yeah, I put basil too. All the herbs, I put everything. Whatever I cook, they all kind of taste the same, but they used to. And my rosemary. Just a little bit. And time to make them calm down. You can Google it yourself. What's all the herbs brings into your body. And what else am I forgetting? Did I put cilantro already? No, I'm gonna have celery. So yes. Okay, you just need to let it boil the water. And don't forget my moringa powder, because it's so hard to have a malunggay powder in the Asian store, and they're very, very expensive. So I already have malunggay powder, moringa powder. So green. Okay, hold on. Let me close this one first. I just added like a 1 scoop my moringa powder that I put in my coffee too, because this is very, very healthy. You can Google it yourself. Just to make sure that you believe what I'm saying, or you understand what I'm trying to say about the benefits of malunggay moringa powder. Yes, just let it simmer, and then we have to put the chicken. We gotta put the chicken. And then make sure. Hold on a minute. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put salt in a little bit. I haven't put the salt, but I put the herbs. Did I put the salt? Oh my gosh, I don't remember it. And okay, then we gotta simmer it, and then we add up the veggies in a little bit. Okay guys, and then we gotta add the chayote and the celery together. Look greenish, huh? I add up the celery and the chayote. Celery is really good for your body. You can Google it too, what the benefits bring it to your body, because I cannot tell like specifically, but eating celery every day, good for you. And then later I'm gonna put the kale. Okay. Don't forget to season and taste while you're cooking to see if you need to add more salt, pepper, and everything. I don't use fish oil, fish sauce, patis. I don't use that. Not because I don't like it. Pero malangsa, I don't like it. Kasi malangsa na yung chicken and then you're still gonna add fish sauce. I don't like it. Okay, but it's up to you. And I like the spicy, but for my kids, they like tinola. That's not spicy, so I'm just gonna set aside mine to put spicy. And my husband don't like spicy either, but my eldest one likes spicy, so we're just gonna have a separate tinola with chili. We just let it simmer it until the chicken cook, and until the celery turn to soft, as well as the chayote. And then we gotta add up the kale. Right back. Okay, if you feel that the chicken is already cooked, I make sure that's really cooked. I don't want bloody chicken and half cooked. I want really cooked, like fully cooked, because for my kids. And you know, eating raw cooked food, I'm not really into that. So, but some people, they like half cooked. But for the vegetable, yeah, I'll do the half cooked. But for the meat, I rather like really cooked. You know, because we never know. But it's up to you. So again, if you need to put season to taste, to make sure you season it, because I don't season it. I don't want to make like my tongue. And yeah, usually I ask my kids to season it for me, like season to taste, to make sure everything is good, tastes good. But I really don't do tasting, and then I'm gonna lose my appetite. Yeah, that's why I don't do tasting. But if you want to put salt, season to taste, it's up to you guys. But I always have those green ones. Those are my herbs. Now I'm trying to put the kale. Kale instead of down chili. Kale is also good, and they have lots of benefits bring it to your body. You can Google it for yourself. But if I don't have kale, I use spinach. I like spinach too. But I only have kale in my fridge. That's what I'm gonna use it. Yes. Okay, and then let it simmer until the kale cook a little bit. Yeah. Then we'll be right back. I like kale. They said kale is more healthier than spinach, or they said they're the same, but I don't have spinach right now. But if I do, I can put it all together in here, you know, because my kids love the soup and put into the rice. So meaning they still eating those the juices from the vegetable. Chicken Tinola, my US version. I'm not chef, so this is how I cook. And I know we have our own presentation. We have our ways and strategies how to cook chicken tinola. you know, we always agree to it. We always, you know, why not? That's her style and this is my style, you know. They said everybody has their own opinion. Yeah, and this is how I cook my food for my family. This is not for the restaurant, but for my family. I use the celery, kale, and chayote with ginger, garlic, and onions, and a chicken broth, and the herbs. As what I said to my other videos, I always put herbs in all my food that I cook, especially if they're I feel like they're getting sick and they start to cough. I always add oregano. Oregano, yeah, because you know, knowing kids is so hard to give them a medicine. They don't want to take it, so might as well put in their food with their rice and eat with it. Yeah, let it simmer. Oops. Let it simmer and almost done. I don't want to overcook, but make sure it's cooked. Yeah, and my kale, and it's all look like green, right? Right back. Okay, hope you like my Chicken Tinola US version with kale and celery and malunggay powder. That is all good for you, especially if you're not feeling good, you're feeling under the weather. Try to make this soup and you will be okay in just a minute. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.